Well, that's it. Car brimmed with Shell V-Power diesel. Nils has a Nissan Optimum. Goes for my car as well. Not using Cooking's diesel, like, you know what I mean? Only ever premium. And it's worth it. As Ian, my mechanic, it's not my mechanic, but you know what I mean, said when he done the boost pipe, what fuel are you using in this? I told him, it's absolutely spotless in there. If your car's spotless, the emissions will be better. You're not going to fail your MOT. The engine should last longer as well. So an extra 5p a litre is worth more to me than possibly finding another couple of grand for an engine or something daft, you know what I mean? Much better. It is very, very misty. I wonder, can we get some cinematic shots on the way down to Liverpool? We're going, lads, go Liverpool. Jean Jay's crossed, we will. Still need to get this suspension sorted out though, it is really, really knocky. Don't like it. Don't like it. So how was your Christmas? Did you have fun? Did Santa bring you what you wanted? It's been really weird Christmas this year because despite the fact that it was December and you knew it was December, Christmas Eve just, it was there, arrived from nowhere. Just so strange. And then Christmas was done. Mad. I know it doesn't help with us, all the kids are growing up now. Next year, our kids, my nephew will be 24, my niece will be 21 and my daughter will be 19, so they're not kids, are they? Southport at home today. It seems very, very busy on Hague Avenue. Hague Avenue, that makes it sound a lot more, I don't know, posh. A lot more posh than it actually is for Hague Ave. It must be. Yeah. Boxing Day, Hague Ave. Busy's, lads. Who are they playing? Let me know in the comments, although that's going to be stupid because I would have checked that out before I even post this. It's got to be someone local though, hasn't it? Got to be local. Ah well, when I said last time, don't drive down here on match day, I won't, and here I am again on match day. But to be fair, it is Boxing Day and I was expecting it to be absolutely still as a church mouse, but it isn't. Because it's Boxing Day, and in the UK, Boxing Day, the day after Christmas Day, traditionally, all the football teams play. You're off work, so it's part of that tradition of going to watch the footy. Also part of the reason why I never used to like Christmas as a kid. Because my dad was a professional footballer. You'd wake up on Christmas morning and you'd have a few hours, then he'd have to go. They'd either be training Christmas Day or travelling to play on Boxing Day. So we never got to see him, and then when he retired from football, he got a pub, which is what most footballers did back then. Ran a pub. And then Christmas is your busiest time of the year. So you don't really get to celebrate at that point either, you just get to work your bollocks off. So I've never really liked Christmas. Until the kids were born, and then it was better, and now it's shit again because they're all adults. Bar fucking humbug, eh? Bar humbug. Well, here we are. Don El Aeropuerto, and they are arriving in 3 minutes. I've got here too early. It's going to cost me a bleeding fortune, but who cares? Family, innit? Family. It is very, very, very misty. Very misty. I'm wondering whether or not we can see them when they come in. They should be coming from that direction. But it is very, 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 very misty. It's nice though, it's atmospheric. Yeah, it should be from that direction. But we'll keep an eye out and see if we can see any planes taking off. Will they be landing and taking off in this weather? I know it's weird. The weather's really weird today because it is, you can see for about 300-400 yards in front of you. And then it's like someone's dropped a blanket. You can't see a bloody thing beyond that. It's bizarre. But it does look fantastic, has to be said. Anyway, we'll wait for them and see what happens. Well, according to flight radar, they've landed. I have not seen anything taken off. It is very, very, very foggy. I don't know whether or not flights out are affected, but normally you see them. I would like to see them take off in the fog if they're allowed to. I'm sure it would look very, very atmospheric. Alas, nish, nout, nothing. But if anything does take off, I'll quickly grab the camera and show you. But for the time being, playing the old waiting game. Let's see what happens. Well, that was interesting. My niece was one of those kids who absolutely hated school. Didn't like it at all. And yet, now that she's left and is an adult, she has developed a real fascination and love of history, which I think is great. It doesn't matter at any point in life if you can find a passion for something, especially if it's education. It's superb. So the ride home, we covered Polish castles, the Great Escape, World War II, the battlefields of France, Anne Frank in Amsterdam and the smallest house, North Korean dictatorships, the Dalai Lama, and ended on reincarnation, which for a kid who didn't like school, whenever we get in the car, because sometimes I have to give her a lift to Berska, to work and pick her up and out, the conversation is always fairly highbrow. I quite like that. She might not have liked school, but she always likes listening to opinion or listening to stuff that I watch loads of things on TV, on Discovery Channel, National Geographic, loads of BBC science and nature things. So it's interesting about these conversations. I like them as well. And it's nice to spend time with someone who's a little shit growing up, but has grown into an absolutely spot on young lady. It's always nice spending time. And she's with a good lad as well. What more can you ask for? Eh? What more can you ask for? I tell you what you can ask for. A cup of tea, but first, a pee. Ooh, my back teeth are floating, they really are. It's what happens when you get into your 50s. One drop of rain and you're crossing your legs, it's terrible. And we just about managed to get through the mist and haze, and the maze, I was going to say. Hopefully I will have dropped in a little bit of B-roll, as the kids call it. A plane took off from Liverpool, I think it was going to Alicante, and you could hear it, and it was loud, and normally you can see it taking off into the big blue beyond. Couldn't see a thing, because the mist, the fog was so thick. The plane was right in front of me and you couldn't see it. So I'll throw that in there. Maybe, I don't know. Does it show up on the camera? Because these cameras see through the mist. Which is great, but also a shame. You miss some of the atmosphere. But yeah, that's Boxing Day so far anyway. I went and got fuel. I come home, I thought, shite, I'm gonna have to hurry. Because the Liverpool airport website was saying it's due at 25 to 6, when actually it landed at 5 to 4. And if I'd have followed them, that'd have been much too late. Which is not good. No es bueno, as they say in Japan. Oh, right, anyway, we're home. I need a pee badly, man, I need a pee. Well, there we are. From Warsaw to Birkdale. Sorted. Time to head home.